These days, there is a worrisome trend of heart attacks among gym goers, and we just can't ignore it. We have to know the reasons behind this. We are hearing a lot of news about people dying of heart attacks after or during workout. So what's causing that? Is that because of heavy doses of caffeine, or irregular timings of workout, or just because of more weight and less muscle-mind connection? We are going to talk about it in detail because the one thing that makes us men should not kill us. Rather, it must awake the beast within us. So, let's understand what these guys are doing wrong and what must be avoided while training. So number one is, push your limits slowly. Pushing yourself up to your limits while training is the way a man must train. But pushing too much, too soon is the problem here. Many enthusiastic boys who are eager to see bigger muscles often jump into high-intensity heavy workouts without giving their bodies enough time to adapt to it. They compare themselves to their biggest gym bro and try to outgrow them as soon as possible. They don't understand the fact that they were in the gym to get fit, not to become Mr. Olympia. And even Mr. Olympia didn't build those muscles in a few months. He took years and years to build himself. It's good to push yourself up to your limits. Your mind might be able to go beyond the limits very soon, but your body needs time. And the shortcut might get you killed, because rapid increases in intensity can place too much stress on your heart, which can trigger heart-related complications, including heart attacks. So, go slow on the path of getting stronger, because you need to be alive first in order to get strong. The role of caffeine. To improve their gains and gym performances, people take pre-workout supplements to give them a burst of energy before exercise, and they usually contain large doses of caffeine. And then those guys go to gym, lie down on their bench, pick up weights and start what they call working out. And this develops complications in heart. Although limited intake of caffeine is helpful, delivering such a concentrated dose of caffeine may result in chest pain, increased heart rate, and other heart problems. Don't jump into cold showers. As much as cold showers are favorable for better health, they can be risky if you jump directly into it. When you take cold showers, even if it is a little bit cold, your heartbeat goes up abruptly, and that sudden change in your heartbeat can give you a stroke if your heart is not ready for it. Avoid getting directly into cold showers after hitting the gym, and if in general you feel the water to be too cold, start from your feet, then your legs, and in the end go for your chest and head. This way your body and heart will adapt to the cold, and then you will be able to reap all the various benefits that cold showers bring. Dehydration and electrolyte imbalance. Intense workouts often lead to excessive sweating, which can result in dehydration. Also, when you sweat a lot, you lose a lot of electrolytes that your body needs. These imbalances can strain the heart to a very severe degree, because imbalance of electrolytes changes the density of your blood, which fluctuates your blood pressure and lead to irregular heartbeats or even heart attacks. Remember, water is your best friend. Always keep him beside yourself. Also, increased dehydration during workout in gym doesn't only mean loss of water, but also essential salts like potassium and sodium, which are essential for the normal rhythm of heart. That's why people who do regular fasting are advised to take electrolytes in their water separately, because while fasting they only drink water and secretes a lot of electrolytes in their urine that needed to be refilled again. Ignoring pre-existing conditions. If your parents or grandparents had diabetes or high blood pressure, there are good chances that you might develop it too if you didn't take proper care of your diet and body. So in case these problems come hereditarily, get yourself a blood and pulse checkup every time you feel your heartbeat getting irregular. People with hereditary heart problems have more chances of getting a cardiac arrest, but that doesn't mean that others have no chance of getting their heart disturbed. This is for everyone to remember that during exercise we should not ignore symptom of heart pain like heaviness, left shoulder pain, throat pain, back pain. If you are getting such symptoms, just stop. Go outside, take deep breaths and relax yourself. And if it is severe, go to a doctor immediately, because these signs are not to be ignored, and never be ashamed of asking for help, because ignoring this would be stupid enough to kill yourself. Chronic stress. Stress is so commonly talked about these days that we have started ignoring it, but it is there. It is at the root of every problem. Although little and short-term stress is very important for our growth, long-term stress called as chronic stress is very bad for us. Mostly long-term stress is due to heartbreaks, family issues, or because of losing of someone. Taking stress for too long puts a greater impact on our heart tissues and often results in development of serious heart problems. The way you should deal with stress is that don't stress about the things that are out of your control, like someone's feelings about you or like a death of a close one. It surely feels very bad, but knowing that you cannot do anything about it, so there's no use of even stressing about it. Just like the Stoic way, know in yourself what you can control and what you can't, and don't stress about the later. Must avoid. The one thing that must be avoided while lifting heavy weights is holding your breath. Unless you are doing a 1-rep max lifting, there is no reason to hold your breath. Because holding your breath while lifting runs the risk of increasing your blood pressure, which can lead to fainting or even heart attack. Don't ignore your inhales and exhales while working out. After that, the main factor among gym goers that put their hearts at risk is taking performance-enhancing drugs called as steroids. In pursuit of rapid gains and show-off, many boys often turn to steroids and develops the risk of heart-related complications, including heart attacks, especially when used without medical supervision. Apart from drugs, there are few things that must be avoided if you want a healthy heart, and that starts with smoking. And there is nothing as bad as smoking is for your heart, and it highly affects both active and passive smokers. Also, increase in unhealthy and sedentary lifestyle among younger generations with a lot of sitting and scrolling and eating junk have also contributed to more heart problems. While the rising cases of heart attacks among young gym goers is very concerning, it's important to remember that exercise is very important for a healthy lifestyle, and you just need to be patient and sensible with it. You can't risk your life in order to awake the beast within yourself. That's why you need to have the knowledge of how your heart and rest of your body works, so that you could push it to its extreme levels without getting killed.